go. Back on my grind, don't fuck with my vibe, don't waste my fucking time. Think you know me? Don't have a fucking clue. Doesn't even matter, don't even know you. You think you know my struggle, think you know my problems. You only see what's on the surface, you don't know my life's purpose. I'm going through hell, every moment's fucking worth it. Why does the truth make everyone so fucking nervous? You can't put a price on my life's experiences. I wouldn't change a thing from my past. Any decision I made, right or wrong, there ain't no going back. Constantly having the hectic thoughts in my mind tested. It's been contested by some, and I'm fucking demented. But honestly, nothing else is to be expected. Perception is only one subjective perspective. I objectively perceive anyone with such a low opinion of me as innocently misinterpreting my choices, my method. You can only appreciate your freedom if you've only ever been truly defeated, completely depleted, suffered and broken down into pieces. Imagine that consistently repeated. So many people take this life for granted, I can't fucking stand it. They complain they're starving when there's food in their fridge. Miss my fucking family, some don't even have one. For those seeing them again would only be a fantasy. What's wrong with humanity? Why are we so entitled to complain about the economy? Visit a third world country, most live in poverty. See for yourself how fucking hard life can be. Witness firsthand true happiness with those with nothing. Suffering with a smile on their face, with so much love for everyone and all things. The real angels of earth have no wings. Those suffering to survive are the strongest of the human race. Anyone that doesn't have food to eat or a safe place to sleep, that continues to appreciate the beauty of life's embrace. Make those of us privileged enough to complain about our material things a fucking disgrace. You think you know what I'm talking about? You probably don't. If you've been to a third world country and seen what I've seen, I strongly doubt during your stay you were fucking broke. Try living amongst the locals on a $10 a day budget, with no exclusive resort, no all-you-can-eat buffet, hacking coconuts apart with a machete to eat for breakfast, selling the coconut water after you crack the nut to fill a bucket. I didn't give a fuck about any of the tourists passing judgment. Those 5 weeks I spent not knowing if I'd make it till my departure date, but never regretted. The rainforest and Caribbean Sea may have been beautiful, but nothing in comparison to the people I met. It made me feel so accepted. I went with nothing, next to nothing, suffering from depression. Little to anyone's knowledge, I went for a safe place for my life to end. I thank those angels for leaving an impression. I came back from that trip having learned some valuable lessons. Life is a miracle that needs to be fucking respected. Finally back on my zone, back to my flow. People to see, places to go. Back on my grind, don't fuck with my vibe, don't waste my fucking time. You think you know me? Don't have a fucking clue. Doesn't even matter, don't even know you. Don't bother telling me stories you shouldn't be telling. You're not impressing anyone but yourself. Doesn't matter if I even believe the bullshit that comes out of your mouth. No matter how compelling, I don't give a flying fuck if you hurt people or how much money you make. If you're speaking to me, you got nothing to prove. Don't bother trying to impress me, in doing so you're only gonna lose. Constantly having the hectic thoughts in my mind tested. It's been contested by some, and I'm fucking demented. But honestly, nothing else is to be expected. Perception is only one subjective perspective. I objectively perceive anyone with such a low opinion of me as innocently misinterpreting my choices, my method. You can only appreciate your freedom if you've only ever been truly defeated, completely depleted, suffered and broken down into pieces. Imagine that consistently repeated. So many people take this life for granted, I can't fucking stand it. They complain they're starving when there's food in their fridge. Finally back on my zone, back to my flow. People to see, places to go. Back on my grind, don't fuck with my vibe, don't waste my fucking time. You think you know me? Don't have a fucking clue. Doesn't even matter, don't even know you.